Hey y'all, so I was incarcerated with a lady who had been suspected of unaliving like 60 plus babies, small babies, infants, and her name was Genene Jones. She, like, at one point in her career as a nurse, she worked for this hospital and she was in the ICU, the infant ICU, the neonatal ICU, and there were a large amount of babies that ended up dying on her watch, on her shift, assigned under her care. The hospital kind of did a cover up and she was able to leave that employment. I think she had the choice to resign, and that she resigned from that and ended up working like at a private practice. I think it was Dr. Kathy Holland, real small private practice in Kerrville. It was like 3 people, Genene as the nurse, the pediatrician, and like the receptionist. And what they were seeing is all of these babies were having these emergencies where they were having to be rushed to the emergency room. Well, what it turned out to be is Genene had like Munchausen's syndrome, and I'm probably saying it wrong, but like by proxy. I don't even think that's the right medical term now. I think it's called something else. But anyway, it's where she had the need to feel like she was saving these babies, like she needed to play the hero. So she was injecting them with these poisons and then reviving them, like poisons that slowed their heart. You guys will have to look it up for all the details. Anyways, she got charged and sentenced to the death of one baby, a little girl. And she got life in prison for that, but something about the law then, she had a release date. I'm not really sure the details. While I was incarcerated, we were on the same unit and her release date was coming up, and they swooped in and charged her with the death of another baby. And I think like around 2020, right before I got released, she ended up confessing to 5 more or something. Anyways, she's not going to go home. They're not going to let her go home. It was a lot of babies that lost their lives behind her. And yeah, I knew her. I was locked up with her, and she was just kind of this little old lady doing time. She had a little walker, like the kind that rolls her. I don't know. Yeah, I knew her.